What's up, guys? Welcome to another video, and we'll be taking a look at another scenario where civilization restarted. Now, I know we have did this many times. I told you I was going to take a break from the series, and I did. And don't worry, we're going to get that Marvel Racing video out soon. And why not? Let's start with today's video. Now, we have seen the recent events of this little part right here, Asia, Scotland, and all these alliances and stuff, and also Africa being with a bunch of independent countries now. I think it's about time that Lavender loses some stuff, because if you know what I mean, Lavender isn't that strong. And so outrageous and Lavender caused this little strip of land to want independence. And that's exactly what independence is, exactly what they're gonna get. As you can see, the rebels start in Lavender. Even though they're supposed to be peaceful and everything, they do not support this, and they say, hey, we needed you, so yeah, we're not letting you. But then more rebellious groups start over there on the eastern side of the country. This is really blue. And they start rapidly cooking the Lavender country. And then they're just gonna, you see them continue advancing, take some more land from Lavender, Central Lavender, or well, yeah, this is kind of now Central Lavender. Like all of this right here, I would say it's central. This central, like now, like this is Central Lavender. This is Central Lavender, and this is counted as Southern Lavender, or you can split it up in North and East. But you'll just see these rebels do what they do best, and the world is at risk of a kind of like World War. And, you know, let's just see them cook. And Madagascar is going to declare war on Lavender to attempt to try to get some more land for themselves. You can see the blue country is going to continue revolving around this area and close it in and rapidly expand all over the place. Madagascar is going to send some Navy aid to this place right here. And Madagascar officially goes to war with Lavender. Now, they're not going to go and attack on their capital. They're just, getting some land right here. And let's see them go on an offensive. Let's start an offensive right here. And I'm pretty sure, wait, where's Lavender's capital? Make sure, yeah. We're just going to turn on the capital map, and you're just going to see them slowly, quickly try to fill in this rest of this area while supporting and funding the blue country. And Lavender just can't do anything, since they're probably have to be one of the weakest countries, even though they're big. And I mean, yeah, size doesn't matter. For like, if you're talking about country, strategy matters. Obviously, military size matters, but yeah. And so we'll just see the peace tree, which Lavender loses all of this. And not only that, they lose this part, which sucks for them. But they're not only gonna lose that, they're gonna lose a little more. Like that. Now they have to change their capital, because of course they just got cooked, and they don't know what to do, and they're all worried and stuff. So they don't want their capital to be by many enemies, so they change it. And so we'll just see them. Let me get rid of that. See them change their capital to a really more centralized area, And I might as well give them their capitals. Oh wait, I'm on the eraser part. Sorry. And we'll just see them. Just see them. Capital right there. Right there. So now we are done with that. And if you look at the newest organizations, there's the Square Organization. And of course Naples is in it. They're in it, but they're just really small. Of course nations like basically European mostly, but of course nations like you wouldn't join it because you guys are expansionists. You actually do kind of support expansionists, and most African countries wouldn't join this because they don't want to be trampled by Asian powers, and plus they want connection, especially this region right over here, especially them. They could really use some help from a little certain somebody right there. But they go decide. Lavender wants to crush this blue team, wants to crush them, and wants to crush them. But again, this organization is attack one. Then they can attack. But of course, red will back them, which could start a world war, so they don't want to do it just yet. I mean, again, they could attack the blue country, and they wouldn't care, but again, they were just formed, and Madagascar will definitely back them up. So, yeah. And you'll have aid from this dude over here. So, yeah, there will be any war yet, but we will see Scotland kind of expands more across Greenland, as they already annexed all of Iceland. They will start expanding more to discover and start sending ships from here to here. And now they're kind of doing this, and now this is their colony. A pretty nice colony. They get this too. And they're the only one that's discovering this, by the way. And so they'll just have all of this, just like so. And they'll have this. And they proudly support the red country, actually. And they have good connections with them in the sign name. And so that's going to cause red to discover something, but not now. They're probably going to discover this, but not now. And so let's just get into this. This country expands some more over to Pacific. Over here, Philippines. They're really just gonna get all the good stuff, all what they can, Sky Blue team. It's gonna also come in, try to snipe some of this stuff. Come over here, get that. Right here, and right here. Also, they get some of Australia. Early discovery of Australia, pretty much. It's gonna definitely be a race of Australia between them, Philippines. You right here. Here. Whoa. Okay. Anyways, back to the video, and they probably should get all of the Philippines, matter of fact. So let me just edit this. Yep. They probably should get all of the Philippines, matter of fact, and you'll just see them simply get this and that. And so now they own the Philippines. They're also gonna get this island right here. And you'll just see a lot of Pacific Ocean expansion, like to Japan, and that's gonna cost Japan also to annex this, and they're gonna quickly well, they're not gonna do it just yet. Like, we're not gonna see a war probably next episode because they're preparing for it, and China is highly against this. Plus, they're in the Shining Alliance, and they don't know that they're going to war, so they heavily prepare troops right here. And yeah, but anyways, you'll just see more expansion by in Scotland's colony. And so the only people they'll tell about this is their friend over here, Scotland. Scotland's gonna travel, go here, and then Scotland's gonna get a colony in Greenland, and that Greenland colony is gonna expand pretty far out. Like, really far out. And then they're like, hey, you weren't supposed to tell anybody. And they told Maroon, and Maroon told Spain. And Spain told the French and Portuguese. And so now, everybody's sending ships. But Scotland and England have probably gonna get all of it since they have the coast of Greenland. And they're gonna work around that coast so nobody can get in unless it's a war. But Portugal and Spain are going to send a long journey, and Portugal right here is going to land right here. Portuguese ships land right here. Now the Portuguese have a colony of their own, as you can see. And then, not only that, Spain starts getting colonies. You can see Spain is going to arrive. They get right here, 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 here. And they get really the coast of South America. They're starting to expand, and they come up, they close in, and now they're going all the way to expand into Central America. They go in through this tight little space. They can fit across here into Central America. And now signs of World War is over. They're cheerful. They're going to expand all the way here, up here. Now they're probably going into Mexico. No, they're still in Central America. And a lot of Spain expansion, really. And then now they work their way up into Mexico and other Mexican cities and places. Now their colony looks very weird. And then now it's time for the Frenchies' turn. French is going to ship a boat, get over here, right here, boom, and try to cut UK's colony off. Now, which could start a war or not. And since Scotland is not really a part of the Square Alliance, and since they're being expansionist and stuff, they're just going to decide to, like, leave this expansionist and anti-European coalition in the dust. And so, see this alliance right here? It is over, sadly. It also is going to cause a West Africa start their own expansion. Very little expansion. They do land in some of Brazil. And that might start a war with Scotland over who can control Portugal or not. And now the alliance is going to look like this. It's going to be between you. Now I'll fix it and I'll show you guys in the next episode, because low-key I have to plot something for the next episode. Maybe a big war in between Europe, who knows. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.